the act really helped because there's a large number of vehicles that are coming at the same time in order to use the traditional tally method to do the vehicles. So, and like she mentioned, so it was a lot of recording, but it was fun. The reason why we used the quick estimation method was that it was the easiest quantitative measure of the vehicles going through, and Hobby being a small airport was one terminal coming in and going out. That was the fastest method to calculate the level of service, and which is the quantitative measure of curbside operations. So this is a chart that we came up with. So we divided our vehicle types as 6 types of vehicles that come through the arrival and departure terminal. This is the arrival part of it. We calculated the utilization factor, which is the curbside demand, which is the ratio of curbside demand to the curbside availability or accommodation, the capacity. So based on that, we were able to calculate the level of service at Hobby to B. There are 6 types of level of services. B is where there's free flow of traffic with the estimated speed, which is 20 to 25 miles per hour. So even in the event of constraints, the traffic will flow freely if there's no blockage. So, and in peak hours, we estimated it to be a level of service C, but there's minor delays in the event of constraints. And this is an easier breakdown of the different vehicles that go through and the average and the peak time analysis.
All right, so like I also did the same chart as Nancy with the same breakdown, the type of cars and the curbside blend and all of that. And I determined that the level of service for the departure during the peak period is C, and when it's not in peak period, it is operating at a level of service B. And so like a part of that project was for us to make recommendations to help ease congestion for the curbside, both departure and arrival. And we came up with these, and we thought that they would help ease congestion during peak hours. And one of those was for departure, was to actually had a lane that's especially for courtesy shuttles, because based on my surveys, I noticed that the shuttles would drop off in any lane, which would cause a major backup, which is why it's operating at the level of service C. So just like having a lane, especially for courtesy shuttles, the cell phone lot for the arrival terminal.
Promoting the use of the cell phone lot, which would encourage the drivers instead of looping through and increasing the congestion. It would encourage them to park or wait for the passengers to arrive, call them, and then pick up the passengers. That was something that we wanted to promote. It wasn't much utilized there. It was underutilized from our observations. Also, the first one, another thing that I wanted to promote was the use of AVI. It's an automated vehicle identification system. It's radio frequency IDs. It's kind of like the easy tags where you have an ID code on the vehicles, and they come through and you charge them. So we noticed a lot of a high percentage of the vehicles that were coming through were rental shuttles, courtesy vans. So they have a set fee that they pay. If we do the AVI system, we can charge them so that it can generate revenue as well as reduce congestion.